for approximate size. Now, when you start, you find a clump on the end of your leader and just kind of fuzz it out so it has some fuzzies there on the end of it. And then you lay your clump of fibers over that so that when you add twist to it, they'll join. Get my bowl here. So you give it a good spin, start some, and then feed it in. Once again, this is a finer yarn. So I'm pulling a little faster because this spins a lot faster. You get more rotations per second than with that one, with the floor spindle. And I started off to get a little rough. Got a big clump there, but that's okay. I'll leave that for the next set. When you're done, you just unwind it and then wind it up again on the base. The concept is the same. You feed, you don't constantly spin, but you develop a rhythm where you put a little spin in, feed, little spin, feed. You'll see the fiber twisting into the yarn. When you run out of twist, give it another little spin and feed. You'll be able to tell. If there's not enough twist, it won't twist up here in the V. So as long as your arm, as far as your arm will extend out, whatever's comfortable, you'll develop your own rhythm. Okay, you get that twisted. Now with finer yarns, which the camel down, which we're using now, is, you need more twist. Put a little extra twist into it. That's why we're using the faster drop spindle. You want to twist it till you get some good twisties built up when you let go. Especially for a 2-ply yarn, because we're going to unwind it a little as we add the two 1-ply yarns together to make the 2-ply. It's going to unwind. So you want some, 8 or 10 different little twisties in here in the yarn. Continue to wind it up, and then feed it in with that V with your thumb and whatever finger you're using there. Don't worry about occasional clumps. Occasional clumps are fine. That's part of the quality of this yarn that you're going to be making. It's going to have little clumps. It's going to be natural. Okay? Now if it gets too thin or it breaks or something, just go back to a part that's a little thicker, pull it apart, fluff it up, start over. You can't make a mistake. At least one that can't be undone. And just allow that twist to feed into your yarn. It doesn't have to all be exactly the same size, just approximately. Each scarf will be unique, each yarn will be unique. You build yourself up until you've filled up the spindle. You just keep doing it. It's really relaxing once you get the hang of it. Remember the V, add the twist, feed the yarn by pulling. Just slowly take your time, put your extra twist in until you get all your twisties. And wind it onto the base. I'm going to put a big clump here. Try and get a clump. Okay, if you get too much of a big clump, you can go back and just pull it slightly till it's about the size that you want it. And then add some twist. That'll set it. And then put your extra twist in since we're making a 2-ply yarn.